everyone, welcome to Bilingual Storytime. Bienvenidos todos. My name is Miss Camille, and today we're going to be reading Maria Had a Little Llama, or Maria Tenía una llamita by Angela Dominguez with permission from Macmillan. But before we get into reading, I had a couple of announcements and I wanted to let you know what materials you're going to need if you want to do this craft with us today. So my announcement that I wanted to tell y'all is that we do have another Celebrate the World celebration coming up pretty soon. It's going to be on May 11th and it is our Ramadan celebration. So we currently have kits available at all 3 branches of the library, so you can stop by whichever branch is closest to you and pick one up for free as usual. So make sure you pick one of those up and then join us on May 11th at 4:30 on Facebook Live for that program. Now for our craft today, since the book is about a llama, a llamita, we are going to be making cute little llamas. So we're just making these out of paper. They're pretty easy. You can use some cardstock or just some plain white paper to draw a llama, or you can do what we did and just Google like llama coloring sheet or something like that and find a picture of a llama to print off and then cut it out. So we've already done that. And then we're gonna put some fringe on it. So we're gonna need some white printer paper. We're gonna need some red and yellow or just bright colored printer paper, some markers. I've got both Sharpies and some Crayola markers too, scissors, glue, and some pom-poms if you wanna add some extra decoration. So if you have any of those materials around, you can be getting them together while we go ahead and read our book for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this so you can hear me a little bit better. Okay, so once again, we are reading Maria Had a Little Llama, Maria Tenía una llamita by Angela Dominguez with permission from Macmillan. Maria had a little llama. Maria tenía una llamita, whose fleece was white as snow, cuya lana era tan blanca como la nieve. And everywhere that Maria went, y a donde Maria iba, the llama was sure to go. La llama la seguía. He followed her to school one day. Un día la siguió a la escuela. Wow, he followed her all the way to the school. That was against the rules. Eso iba contra las reglas. It made the children laugh to see a llama at the school. Los niños rieron y jugaron al ver una llama en la escuela. That would be really fun. The llama looks happy too. The teacher had to send him out. La maestra tuvo que mandarla afuera. But still he lingered near and waited patiently about. Pero ella se quedó cerca esperando pacientemente for Maria to appear. A que apareciera Maria. Why does the llama love Maria so? The eager children cried. Maria loves the llama, you know, said the teacher did reply. ¿Por qué la llama quiere tanto a Maria? Preguntaron ansiosamente los niños. Porque Maria quiere mucho a la llama, la maestra respondió. The end. So we're gonna make a llama that we love very much. And so I've got our little example here. I'm not sure that I showed y'all yet, but it's our cute little paper llama. He's got some fluffy fur that we're going to make for him. And Miss Isela is here to join me.
Hola, Miss Camille.
Hola, welcome.
Hoy vamos a estar haciendo una llama.
Yes, so we'll go over the materials one more time. You need, I almost lost one of them. You need to start with a llama. You can either draw it and cut it out from white paper, or you can look up like a black and white picture of a llama online and just print it out and cut it out.
Entonces, nosotros imprimimos estas llamas y las recortamos, pero como dijo Miss Camille, ustedes las pueden dibujar.
Mm-hmm. And we used cardstock or like some kind of thick paper. You could just use regular paper depending on what you have around.
Y nosotros estamos usando un papel grueso, pero si no tienen, pueden usar papel que tengan en la casa.
And I'm gonna give Miss Isela a piece of white paper because we need the thinner white paper, the printer paper, to make the llama's fluffy fur. And we also need a brighter color because, as you can see, our llama has a pretty little saddle. So we want to make that saddle or that blanket to put over it. Which color would you like, Miss Isela?
Rojo.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to keep the yellow for when I get to my saddle. We're also going to need scissors, glue, markers, and pom-poms.
Entonces, también vamos a necesitar tijeras, marcadores, pompones y algo para pegar.
We've actually got two types of glue. I brought out the tacky glue. It doesn't sit flat. I brought out the tacky glue because it's a little bit easier to glue on the pom-poms that way. But we're gonna use a glue stick to do the what is it called? The wool of the llama. I keep saying fur, but I knew it was called something else.
La lana.
La lana, yeah.
Eso aprendí hoy en el libro.
Yeah. I knew that somewhere in my head, but I just couldn't come up with, even in English. I was like, what is it called when it's a llama or like a sheep? Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to add the fleece that's white as snow to our llama. So we're going to take our white printer paper. So we need several strips of paper that are kind of the same width. And so the easiest way to do that is just to kind of fold the paper. So I'm gonna fold up the bottom of the paper about 1.5 inches, not quite 2 inches.
Una pulgada. Entonces vamos a estar haciendo la lana y le vamos a como cortar flequito para que se vea como lana, pero vamos a primero doblar el papel blanco.
And I'm gonna fold it again, the same amount, and then a third time.
Si pueden ver, lo doblan y luego otra vez lo doblan adentro porque queremos que todos sean casi igual.
Mm-hmm. We're just doing this to make straight lines across the paper that we can cut to make strips of all the same length. So now I've got 3 little folds, and I'm just gonna cut across each of them.
Y nomás recortamos porque tenemos esas líneas.
I don't think I folded mine quite straight, but it will still work.
No me acuerdo si la lama de la historia tenía un nombre, no creo.
I don't think it did.
I don't think our llama friend in the story had a name.
I think it was just the llama.
Yeah.
La llama. It's very cute, but yeah, it didn't have a name.
Maybe we'll give her a name.
Oh, we'll have to name our llamas when we're done, yeah. Okay, so now we've got our 3 equal width strips of paper, and we're just gonna fold each of them over again, not halfway. You're gonna do a little less than halfway, more like kind of 2/3. I'm gonna get up so I can kind of show y'all what I mean. So I've got my strip of paper folded over lengthwise. You can see where my finger is that it's folded, and it's only folded about 2/3 of the way over so that some of the strip of paper sticks out the bottom.
Entonces vamos a doblar las tiritas, pero no las vamos a doblar completamente a la mitad.
Do that to all 3 of them.
Miss Camille, estoy muy emocionada para los programas del verano. I'm so excited for our summer program.
Oh my gosh, our summer programs are going to be so fun. We have Monday morning programs. Don't forget about those. Those are going to be at 11 on Facebook Live, and we'll have a fun performer for y'all every week. That's going to be really cool.
I'm excited I don't want to announce anything yet because we have so many cool things. We're going to have some outdoor programs, our reading logs, prizes. So I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be super fun. We're very excited for it. So I want, before we tell you all a little bit more about that, we're going to do the next step. This part's pretty fun. We're just going to make some fringe, basically, that's going to look like the fluffy wool for our llama. And the way that we're going to do that is you're going to take your strip of paper and make sure that the folded side is away from you. And on the side with the two open edges, you're just going to do little snips all the way across to make a fringe pattern.
Entonces, ven que lo doblamos y luego, entonces, ahora vamos a utilizar las tijeras. Le vamos a cortar como fleco, así como ven. Pueden hacerlo como ustedes quieran, anchitos o delgados.
Yeah, y'all can make the wool look any way you want. You can cut them really close together. You can cut them really far apart, however you want it to look. So I think we have some fun prizes for turning in reading logs this year. Ms. Isela, do you know what some of those are?
I think we have a treasure box every year. I think we have some fun food-related items. I'm trying to remember them from the top of my head.
I know we have like tickets to Ripley's Believe It or Not. These are the kids ones. So we do have the treasure chest. We have, main event. I think we have some coupons or passes to main event. So that's gonna be really cool. The adult prizes are like AirPods.
Yeah, parents.
Yeah.
They get prizes too. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait for you guys to see all of those programs. Our program guide will be here soon, and then you'll be able to register for all those awesome programs.
Yeah.
But don't forget our program that's coming up, Ramadan.
Yes, yeah. If you've been enjoying the Celebrate the World series, or if you haven't been to or attended virtually a Celebrate the World program yet, then this is your chance to do so. And that one is on May 11th, 4:30 on Facebook Live. Okay, so while Miss Isela is finishing her fringe, I'm going to show y'all the next step. You're going to take one of your strips of fringe and put it down kind of where the llama's belly is. We're starting at the bottom of like his torso and making our way up. So I'm going to put it across his belly. I'm going to leave a long side over here because the extra fringe from the body we're going to use on the neck. So I'm going to glue that down.
Entonces, vamos a empezar de abajo para arriba, así como está su pancita aquí. Y vamos a usar lo que queda extra aquí, lo vamos a recortar y lo vamos a usar también.
I'm letting it kind of hang down under his belly a little bit because I think it looks cute that way. And I'm turning over my llama so I can kind of cut that extra to the shape of his body. Also, while I do this, I'm gonna kind of like rub my fingers in his fringe so that you can really see it. So it's nice and textured. Because if you've seen a llama, or really any just like very furry animal, their fur can get kind of curly, kind of tangly, and it makes a really fun texture. So we like to see that. Yeah, so you can just kind of scrunch it up with your fingers however you want to do it. And once you've done that one, do the next one right above. The next strip, just position it up obviously, but the same thing that you've just done. In my head, I've been trying to like make the Spanish version of Maria Had a Little Llama work in Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Did it work?
Not really. Maria tenía una llamita. It kind of works. It's not that bad, but it doesn't work as well as Mary Had a Little Lamb does. Very cute. Okay, and I'm gonna put the last strip for the body on the top.
Sé que no pueden ver porque el papel es blanco,
Yeah.
pero
It's a little hard to see because the paper is white. White as snow, one might say.
pero el flequitos lo pueden doblar para que se vea más bonito.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun part of this, is just like jamming your fingers into the fur so that you can kind of see it. Y'all can see how fluffy it gets when you do that, and it looks really cute. So now I'm just gonna go up the neck, and you should only need 2 layers, I think, of the wool in order to get a nice little furry neck on your llama.
Entonces lo que quedó que le recortamos se lo vamos a poner en el cuello. They're so cute.
We have to come up with names for our llamas. I have an idea. Have you seen The Emperor's New Groove?
I was just thinking about that.
I am going to name mine Cusco. That is one of my favorite movies.
I love that movie.
I'm always in the mood to watch that movie.
Yours looks very fluffy.
I know, I'm so happy. I love a nice fluffy llama. Any cute little fluffy animal. Yeah, so now that we've got our fur on our llama, our fleece as white as snow, we need to give it kind of a little outfit. We're gonna put a little blanket on its back. And so I've already got kind of an example cut out of this piece of paper here, but you wanna cut a half circle out of the piece of paper that's about as wide as the llama's back. And so you can just kind of freehand that.
Entonces luego le vamos a poner un poco de color. Le vamos a poner una cobijita arriba, la mía va a ser roja. Y nomás van a querer recortar la mitad de un círculo.
And I'm putting some glue on the back so that I can glue it to his back. I maybe should have colored it first because it might be a little hard to color over the texture of the fur. But if you don't anticipate that being a problem, then you can go ahead and glue it down. It actually works just fine.
Oh, so nice.
I think it looks very cute. I picked these bright colors because when you see pictures of llamas from like Peru, they always have these beautiful decorations on them. Sometimes they have like bridles with kind of little pom-poms around them. They're really pretty, which is why I brought pom-poms. I'm gonna go with a different color palette. I'm now gonna decorate my saddle. I'm gonna take a Sharpie and I'm just gonna do some fun patterns on the saddle.
Y entonces esto es lo divertido, pueden decorarlo como ustedes gusten. Mi papel es rojo, entonces voy a usar marcador negro para que puedan ver. Pueden hacer un diseño como ustedes quieran.
I'm doing some zigzags, some lines, and some dots. And then of course we're gonna add some pom-poms because that's fun. I'm gonna grab some red pom-poms because I'm doing kind of a red, orange, yellow theme on my saddle.
Y entonces creo que se va a ver muy lindo con diferentes colores de pompones.
Yeah, the example one that I did different colored pom-poms, so you can do a variety if you want. Oh, I love your pattern.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna do some dots of glue so that I can hand Missy Sella the tacky glue.
Thank you. Pueden usar glitter si gustan.
Oh, that would be so cute. You could use glitter.
You can put some yarn too.
Yeah. You can make it your own. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love it. I'm going to hang him by my desk. He doesn't really look like the llama that Cusco got turned into in that movie, though.
If you haven't watched that movie, you should. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
I wonder if we might have a DVD you could get of that movie. Or maybe it's on Hoopla Digital.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Run, liver!
Oh, qué lindas quedaron.
So cute. Oh, I'm gonna get a good look at yours. Oh, I love that. I love the different colored pom-poms. These are so cute. I love this. All right, so if y'all made a llama, then we would love to see pictures of it. So make sure that you post a picture of it down below if you do. Make sure you pick up a Ramadan kit. Those are available now at any branch of the library, whichever one's closest to you. Free as always, so make sure you stop by and join us for that program on May 11th at 4:30 p.m. right back here on Facebook Live.
Nos vemos.
We'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all.
Bye.